Handstand, Adho Mukha Vriksasana. Handstands are based on a high level of control of movement and require a good physical foundation, both in terms of range of motion and of strength. Exercise stages. Stage after stage leading to the handstand. 1. Stand with back to the wall about 10 centimeters from the wall, hold in the abdominal muscles and rest the lower back against the wall. Raise arms from the sides, touching the wall until they are straight up and parallel to each other. Emphasis is on practicing motor control of the pelvic position and of posterior pelvic tilt to reduce lumbar lordosis. 2. The same exercise while lying on the back. Feet are in dorsiflexion. Arms rise from the sides of the body until they touch the ears. The neck is elongated on the floor and the lower back is flattened against the floor. In this exercise as well, it is important to ensure full motor control of pelvic position. 3. Lying face down, contract the buttocks and abdominal muscles and tilt the pelvis to the rear. Hold in the abdominals tightly. Stretch and elongate the arms forward and the legs to the rear, maintaining flattened lumbar lordosis. 4. Walking the wall. Lie face down with feet towards the wall. The abdomen is contracted and the back is straight so that there is no concavity in the lower back. Gradually and with control, climb the wall with the buttocks leading the movement up the wall in order to bring the hands and torso closer. Emphasis: holding in the abdominal muscles as support for the lower back. 5. Hold a static position on the wall. The legs are on the wall, as in section 4. Bring the hands to about half a meter from the wall. Hold the position statically while holding in the abdominal muscles. 6. 90-degree position. A. Measure the distance for performing the position. Sit with legs straight and back against the wall. The exercise distance will be the point reached by the heels. B. Place the hands down and climb the wall with the legs. Slowly lower the legs until the feet are at waist level at an angle of 90 degrees to the trunk and arms. Emphasis: the shoulder is in a straight line above the hands in order to strengthen and stabilize the scapulae, as an essential basis for stability in the handstand position. Adaptation for tight hamstrings: slightly bend the knees. 7. Transition to handstand from the dog looking down position, against a wall. Toe tips are 5 centimeters from the wall. Hands are open at shoulder width. Bring the scapulae close to the chest and lower them toward the coccyx. Rotate and tighten arms inwardly, medially. Press the fingertips against the floor. Bend the left knee and bring the left foot closer to the wall. Keep the other leg active by pulling the heel downward. Attempt a number of jumps and then push to the opposite position. Move the right leg in a wide movement toward the wall and push the left leg away from the floor. The heel is pushed forward in order to straighten the left knee. When both legs leave the ground, pull in the abdominal muscles and lift the hip joints above the shoulders. Practice the jumps several times while exhaling and gradually increase the strength of the push, lifting the legs a bit higher each time. Practice this stage until you can lead the heels to the wall with control and without excess effort. 8. Rise to a handstand on the wall. You have reached full handstand position. The feet are in plantar flexion, point. Gradually try to leave the wall and feel your balance in the position. Attain balance by using the forward pressure exerted by the fingers against the floor. 9. Handstand without support. Until this stage, you have risen on the wall with the assistance of an instructor or mate to prevent possible falls. In the final stage of performance, and only after attaining full control of all the preceding stages, you can rise to a handstand position without assistance and without the wall. Handstand, Adho Mukha Vriksasana. Handstands are based.
Common problem: limitation in range of arm flexion in the shoulders. This condition may cause a number of chain reactions such as increased lumbar lordosis, increased load on the wrist bones, and even increased load on the cervical vertebrae as a result of greater cervical lordosis. Solution: focused exercises for improving range of shoulder flexion. Common problem: difficulty in attaining full elbow extension or in bearing weight on the hands. Adaptation: one of the ways to ease the position is to place the head on a padded surface on the floor between the arms. The head support stabilizes the movement and imparts a feeling of security. It is important to adjust the height of this support exactly to the placement of the head. If the support is too low, the head will not be supported, and if the surface is too high, the neck may be compacted. It is possible to use a cube for the base of the surface with a folded blanket placed in it. The height of the surface depends on arm length. Place the hands on the floor on both sides of the surface and transition from the dog looking down to the desired position until the head is comfortably placed in balance on the surface.